All right, in one of our Dano's Diaries previously, we told a Tommy McVie story, just a classic old-time coach, one of my favorite stories, and this was when I had him in the minors when I was playing for the farm team. We were the Maine Mariners at the time, and Tommy McVie was a tough coach. He was old school like a lot of them back then, and just a guy that really told it like it was, shot from the hip. So one game, we play Adirondack, and we ended up losing 5-1, something along those lines. We were on a little bit of a losing streak. And anybody that knows Tom McVie, he's got that deep, gruff voice.
The last time I was there, they told me to look in the camera.
It doesn't matter. That's all right.
Get off my back. I don't believe in breaks. I don't believe in luck. What I do believe in is doing the job, and you can talk about, I hear people talking about we're not getting the bounces, whatever that is, and we're not getting the luck, whatever that is. Everybody has a job to do, and they better do it or they're going to sit on the bench. That's it.
He sat everybody down after the game in the locker room, says, "Get in your stalls." He yells at everybody, and it was like a comedy act. I wish I had it on tape back then. I wish somebody would have filmed this because it would be an all-time classic. But he was serious, and we were horrified. We're sitting in our stalls like this, and now he's got this mean, snarly look, and he goes stall to stall and looks at the guy, looks every guy in the eye, and I'll just give you a couple of guys in particular that I remember. And Rob Palmer was one of our veteran defensemen, and he looks at Rob. He says, "Rob, you haven't made a pass in a month. What are you doing out there? And you were awful tonight." Then he goes to the next guy. It was Rocky Trache, and Rocky Trache was drafted the same year I was in the first round, and scored the first penalty shot, I believe, in Devils history. And great guy Rocky was. Tom McVie goes to Rocky. He goes, he let him go to a wedding, miss a practice. He goes, "Nice guy I am. Nice guy I am. Tom McVie is a nice guy. I let you go to a wedding. Well, you might as well play with your tux on and eggs in your pocket because you didn't touch a soul." I was dying. Like, we weren't laughing at the time. I'm dying now because we still tell the story. Well, I got to tell me, he comes to me, and he knew how bad I wanted to play in the National Hockey League and be a regular. I'd played the year before as a 19-year-old, broke my leg, and didn't think I'd ever see the minors. But he goes, "Kenny, you want to play in the National Hockey League? You want to play?" He says, "If you didn't get beat once, you got beat 3 times tonight." He says, "The International League, which was below the farm team, it was like a second farm team, is Indianapolis. You're closer to Indianapolis than New Jersey." So he was going to move me down from the Maine Mariners to Indianapolis. Scared the you-know-what out of me. I was horrified. But some of the stories, Don Dietrich, he said, there was a guy, played a few games for the New Jersey Devils as well. He goes, "Donnie, do you want me to nail 2 sticks together? Because you need a longer stick, because all you do is reach. All you do is reach." Makes me laugh, chuckle. Every guy. I could go on every player, but those are just to name a few. And like I said, we were all horrified at the time, but that was Tom McVie. Hilarious.
I feel good.
I still, when I see him, he's still scouting to this day for the Boston Bruins. I'll see him on the road. We still talk about that story. It's just fantastic. And I love giving him a hug. He was as instrumental as any coach in my career, but I thought he hated me at the time.